students, in previous lecture we are discussing about the atomic number and atomic mass or mass number. Now students, to represent the electron configuration, there is need to know about how we can calculate the number of electron, proton and neutron present in an atom. Then we can easily determine the electronic configuration of elements. So students, today we are going to know more about, with the help of example, how can we configure the electronic configuration of different atoms of elements. Now students, here I will take some examples and try to understand you how you can give the clear electronic configuration of atoms of elements. So students, let us know about the electronic configuration of some atoms of elements. First I take here randomly elements sodium, whose symbol is Na. Its atomic number is 11 and mass number is 23. This is our example number 1. Students, the sodium element has the number of electron, proton and neutron can be configured by the formula that was taught you in the previous lecture. Number of electron, first I write here the atomic number. Atomic number of sodium 11, atomic mass number is equal to 23. Now we can calculate number of electron is equal to atomic number is equal to 11. The atomic number of sodium is 11. Number of proton P is equal to also atomic number, it means 11. Atomic number or number of electron. Atomic number or number of electron. Then also 11. Now number of neutron. Number of neutron N is equal to, then we can subtract atomic mass with the atomic number. Atomic mass minus, this is the symbol of subtraction, minus atomic number. Then students, we find that we subtracted the atomic mass of sodium is 23 and atomic number is 11. 23 minus 11, we find here 12. Now we are going to describe the electronic configuration and the arrangement of electron in different energy levels. Students, this is the nucleus of sodium, and here I will represent the number of proton and neutron inside the nucleus. What is the number of proton sodium 11 and the number of neutron is 12, right? Now first of all I also determine the energy levels are set of the sodium element K, L, M, N. This is the energy levels and the distribution of electrons in energy levels 2, 8, 2 and 1. Yes student, 2, 8 and 1. 8, 2, 10, 1, 11. 11 electrons are present in the sodium elements of an atom. Now, how many orbitals are energy levels the sodium atom has? Yes, 3 orbitals are energy levels a sodium atom has. This is the first energy level, the second energy level, and this is the third energy level. In first energy level, we find that there is the presence of 2 electrons. These electrons I illustrate here by the dot. And in the second energy level, there is 8 electrons according to Bohr scheme. And here I represent the 8 electrons in the second orbitals. 4, 7, and that was the last 8. And in M cell or energy level, there is only 1 electron is present, which I represent here by this dot. Thus, this is the electronic configuration of sodium. Na 11 is the atomic number. This is the structure, atomic structure of sodium with the help of this electronic configuration. Now we also take the another example, or example number 2. Here I take the element argon. Its symbol is Ar, atomic number is 18 and mass number is 40. Now students, we can calculate the number of electrons, protons and neutrons. Number of electron is equal to atomic number. Atomic number is equal to 18. Number of proton is equal to also atomic number or number of electron. Atomic number is equal to 18 and number of neutron is equal to mass number minus atomic number. Then 40 minus 18 is equal to 22. 22 neutrons are present in the nucleus of an argon atom. Now we can illustrate the electronic configuration distribution of the electrons of the argon into the different energy levels or cells or orbitals. Argon 18, K cell, L cell, M cell and N cell. 2, 8, 8, 2. 2, 8, 8, 8. It has 18 electrons and the electrons are distributed as shown in the distribution orbitals. Now, how can we draw the atomic structure of argon. Let us take here the nucleus of argon, number of proton and neutron. There are 18 protons present in the nucleus of argon and number of neutron is 22. Now in first orbital there are 3 orbitals or energy levels. The argon atom has the first, second and in first orbital there is 2 electrons present in the atom, whereas in the second and third orbitals there is 8 electrons are present. The distribution of the electrons are arranged in such a way that it can be easily counted. You just not illustrate the electrons here and there. These electrons are arranged such a way that it can be easily counted, just as I illustrate in the diagram. The L, after the M cell also contain the 8 electrons of the argon atoms. Thus, students, this is the atomic structure of argon. Argon, Ar80. It is a noble gas. It has no valence electron in their outermost shell. That's why they are regarded as the noble gas or inert gases, because they are non-reactive. They cannot react with any other kinds of atoms of elements. Now students, we are going to know about the significance of electronic configuration. What is the significance of electronic configuration? Students, the important significance of electronic configuration is very essential to know, because all kinds of chemical combination or chemical reactions take place with this phenomenon. First, if we are talking about the significance of electronic configuration, then we find that if the valence electron, if the number of valence electron is present in the outermost shell of an element, then it is a reactive element. It is a reactive atom of element. It has ability to perform the process of chemical reaction or chemical combination. Just we find that in the last orbital or cell of the sodium element has 1 electron and its valency is also 1. Because what is valency? The number of electrons present in the outermost shell of an element is known as valency of the elements. If the number of valence electron, or if the number of electron in the outermost orbital of the atom is more than 4, it means 5, then it can be determined by the formula n-8, where n is the number of electrons present in the outermost orbital. We also take another example to represent how the atoms are chemically charged and how they have ability to react with one another. Let us take their example. Sodium, the atomic number 11, and another elements I take here, chloride, atomic number 17. Electronic configuration of elements, ALMN, 2, 8, 1. Valency also I write here, and this is the chlorine and chloride atom of chlorine. 2, 8, 7. 2, 8, 7. What is the valency of the chlorine? Here we use formula n minus 8. It means 7 minus 8, 1. Or you can also take it as 8 minus n, but n minus 8 is the right way to represent or determine the radical and valency of elements. Then its valency is 1. The valency is never written in positive or negative symbol, written with positive or negative symbol. Now students, how the sodium elements react with the chloride elements, and how the molecule of sodium chloride is formed. Look at it. Sodium, there is only one electron present in the outermost shell. I represent the electron of the sodium by a dot symbol, and the outermost number of electrons in chloride atom I represent it by the cross. 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 1, 7. 7 electrons. I make each and every elements have ability to complete their octet. It means to complete their outermost cells with 8 electrons. This phenomenon is known as octet rule or octet phenomena. Now here chloride gains 1 electron from the sodium atoms to complete its octet. Then the number of electrons in the chloride atom being 8, and sodium also want to achieve 1 electrons or lost its 1 electron and share this electron with the chloride atom so that it can also complete their octet. If the sodium element loses this outermost single electron, then it can achieve their last cell as L with 8 electrons. Now the chemical combination take place with the sharing of electrons, and thus the single bond is formed, and with the result of this the sodium chloride element is formed. This is the significance of electronic configuration through which the atoms has ability to share their electrons with one another. This represents the reactivity of elements. If the atoms does not have any valence electron in their outermost shell, as I illustrate in the organ, like the other elements also, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and xenon. These are the noble gases. These are the noble gases, also known as the inert gases. Inert gases, because their octet number is always complete, so that they can never react with any other element. Thus, students, these are the two peculiar features of the significance of electronic configuration. If the octet number of any element is complete, then it is not reactive. Whereas if the octet number of any element is incomplete, then this is reactive and can combine to form a molecule or compounds. Thanks students for joining today's lecture.